Sorry about that. I had a little interruption there. So yes, I have come to the decision that I'm going to be doing lap band surgery. In my next video, I may release some before and after photos. At the moment, you probably think I'm not that big. I actually don't carry a lot of weight here on my décolletage. My face is overweight, but most of my weight is in my stomach and the lower part of my body. So please don't be deceived and think, well, it's a bit of an excessive intervention for someone my size, because I'm certainly not showing my whole body on camera, and I don't know if I will do that. But the first few videos, I won't be. But I may upload some before and after photos. So I'm just going to continue reading about the process. The very first entry that I wrote in the diary, I also wrote down the different emotions that I was facing. On that first day, I felt relief that I had decided to pursue a certain avenue. I felt embarrassment that I needed to take such an extreme intervention, and I felt guilt because of the money and as well as the strain it was going to put on my family. Day two, basically, sorry, that was week two. The past week after deciding to have the surgery was really busy for me. I had to select a surgeon, have an appointment with someone to get the funding, financial funding. I met with a few friends who have had the surgery to get the good, bad, and the ugly from them. I actually created a network of people around me who were going to support my decision, such as family and friends. I received an info pack and a patient profile form, 3 DVDs from the surgery to do a lot of research in before I had my initial appointment, so that I could actually understand and make sure that this is something I wanted to pursue before I go in for the initial appointment. I had to go to my local doctor who knew me well to actually discuss it with him and get a referral. I had to sit a number of tests, blood tests, urine testing, liver testing. I had to sit a lot of tests, pregnancy testing, and have that all received back with the right results in order to before I go and see the surgeon for my first appointment. So there was a lot of things that I had to do before my first appointment. What I was going through was extreme anxiety when I had decided that I wanted to pursue it, and I was waiting for my surgery appointment. From the time that I decided to have the surgery to the time I first saw the surgeon, there was a 6-week wait. And for the whole 6 weeks, I was so scared that now I had decided this, that I may be denied the surgery. There was no logical reason why I would have been denied, but just because I do have anxiety, I was just thinking the worst, that I would build myself up to have something denied that I wanted to pursue. So I actually was quite anxious for several weeks, but I was granted the surgery, and my BMI put me well into the category of being approved. I would have been approved at severely obese. In Australia, we have 3 categories of obese. We have obese, actually I'll go back. We have underweight, normal weight, overweight, obese, severely obese, morbidly obese. I'm actually in the morbidly obese category, which means it can reduce my life expectancy. Things that I was surprised to learn when I went to see the surgeon is I knew that I was overweight and I would fall into the obese category. I thought I'd fall into obese or severely obese, because I'm not, I'm not 300 pounds or 150 kilos. I'm not. I'm actually under 100 kilos. If you can work that out in American measurements, you'll work out roughly what I am. So, on paper, I'm not a huge, big person, but for my frame, I am morbidly obese. I was surprised to hear the doctor actually say that I was in that category, but more alarming for me was he did explain that if I carry on the way I was, within a year's time, I would definitely be over 100 kilos, which is horrendous for my frame. So if you work that out, that's probably 200 and maybe 30 pounds, which is a lot. Give or take 10, because my measurements might not be accurate, my conversion. But the other scary thing that he said is that I was on the cusp of developing diabetes. My sleep apnea is out of control as well, and also, major insomnia as well. There are a huge list of other health reasons why I feel this is going to be good for me. Not just surgery, losing weight in general. Um, I'll talk in another video about some of the other things that I've tried that have failed, and the reason that I keep failing with diet and exercise, and I put the weight back on plus more. I'll keep that separate, and I'll keep that in another video. But basically, I finally got approved for it, and I was completely relieved. So then, from then on, I started processing in here, and recording down different ideas and foods that I was going to have to start getting used to, portion sizes, getting myself into a positive head frame, and all the negative stuff is in the first 2 pages, and from here on I'm trying to maintain a positive outlook. So I'll keep it there. I'll leave it there for now. I will upload some photos in my next video. It might take some time because I'll need to do some movie making editing. But yeah, if I don't get around to it, it's because I'm in surgery. But please know that I will be recording how I feel before I go in, and I'll be trying to record how I feel after. Maybe not immediately after, but when I get home that day, I will start recording my recovery, and then it's all up from there. I'd like to start recording the meals that I'm going to be eating, the weight loss progress, my relationship with the bariatric surgeon, just to give people information if they wanted to pursue this, just so they know what it's like. But again, please remember that this video diary is more for me than it is for anyone. It's something that's going to help me track my progress and keep me motivated. So this is for me first, and for other viewers second. But if this can be of help to anyone, I'm happy to share my experience. So again, thank you for watching, and sorry for rambling, and I'm going to go and cool down. It's really hot here in Australia, so I'm going to go and sit next to the air conditioner and actually write a list of things that I need to take into the hospital. So thank you, and see you soon. Bye.